Less than 48 hours after U.S. bombers hit Iran's top nuclear facilities, Iran has responded by firing missiles at the U.S. Al-Udeid Air Base in Qatar. The Iranian military called the strike powerful and devastating. Explosions were reported over Doha, but Qatar's air defenses successfully intercepted the missiles. No casualties were confirmed. This strike marks a shift. Until now, Iran's military responses were directed at Israel. Now U.S. assets are directly in the line of fire. To understand what led to this, rewind to early Sunday. The United States launched a coordinated air assault operation Midnight Hammer. 7 B-2 stealth bombers dropped over a dozen 30,000-pound bunker buster on Iran's Fordow and Natanz nuclear facilities simultaneously. Tomahawk missiles targeted Isfahan. President Trump described the outcome as an obliteration of Iran's nuclear program. Satellite images show significant structural damage to the underground sites, though full assessments are still underway. Iran's leadership, meanwhile, framed the U.S. operations as violations of international law. At an emergency UN session, they warned a military response was imminent. That response came quickly. Today, Iran's Supreme National Security Council released a statement confirming that the missile strike on Al-Udeid. According to the statement, the number of missiles launched was equal to the number of bombs used by U.S. in Sunday's attack intended to direct proportional retaliation. The statement emphasized that the target site in Qatar was selected to avoid civilian areas and that the strike posed no risk to Qatar's cities or people. Iran's message was clear. The strike was aimed at U.S. military presence, not at Qatar itself. Iranian state television echoed that line, calling the attack a powerful and sovereign response to U.S. aggression. Qatar, however, issued a sharp condemnation. Its foreign ministry described the strike as a breach of sovereignty and international norms, adding that it serves the right to respond. In Washington, President Trump and top defense officials were in the Situation Room during the strike. American bases in Iraq and Bahrain raised alert levels, and airspace around Doha was briefly closed. Despite all this, oil markets remained surprisingly stable. Crude prices dipped slightly, a sign that traders aren't yet betting on escalation around the Strait of Hormuz, though the threat still looms. For Iran, this strike serves multiple goals: military retaliation, domestic messaging, and diplomatic signaling. The regime insists it wants to preserve historic ties with Qatar while sending a clear message to U.S. But the bottom line is this: a direct missile strike on an American base by Iran marks a new phase in this conflict. The risk of broader military confrontation and economic shock just got higher. Stay with us. We'll continue covering each move and moment as this situation unfolds.